Welcome back to another weapon build video, and today we're going to take a look at the Stalta. A really good weapon. I like the skin that came with the weapon bundle, the tournament one, and I actually like, this is one of my favorite skins for the Stalta, so I think the build that I have for this really makes me want to play with it more because skin build makes it even more better. So let me know if you guys like the Stalta in the comments below. Let's take a look at the stats. Critical chance is 24%. Critical multiplier is 1.8. Fire rate is 6. Magazine is 40. Reload is 1.4. Status is 22%. So all looking good. Pretty good stats overall. It's not that bad. Not that too good, but it's nearing some really good damage. Base damage. Impact is 7.3. Puncture is 16.6. Slash is 20.1. Total damage 52. Then we have the charge damage. Charge rate is 1.60. Critical chance of 40%. Critical multiplier is 3.0. So really a high critical chance, really high critical multiplier. Fire rate 66.7. So it's got a pretty good charge. So it's a charge. So you got to think of that. So it charges pretty good. 40 magazine and yeah, all that the same. Status is 32%. So base damage over 600. Slash is looking good. Puncture is looking good. Impact is looking good. Then radio attack, radiation damage 1200. So yeah, here's my build. I have two builds to show you guys. And first thing, I got the galvanized mods in here. Galvanized chamber, aptitude. Galvanized chamber, 80% multi-shot. On kill, 30% multi-shot. 420 seconds stacks up to 5 times. So you're stacking that 5 times, 30% multi-shot damage. Galvanized aptitude, 80% status chance. On kill, 40% direct damage per status type affecting the target. For 20 seconds, stacks up to 2. So you're stacking 2 times the 40% damage for status chance. Vital sense, 120% critical damage. High voltage and malignant force, 60-60 element and status chance. So that is the build that we got here. So I also have critical delay in here for the 200% critical chance, and obviously it brings down the fire rate. So our fire rate is now at 4.80, which is not bad but not too good. It's pretty near a slow fire rate for me, and I don't like that at all. But I'm gonna leave it up to you guys whether you'll change it out or not, because I'm gonna show you something else. Hellfire, 90% heat, which I also added in there for more heat damage, because I always think, we know how like magnetic damage always goes with, it kind of like complements the heat damage because they both work together. Well, when you have radiation as well, that heat damage piles up on radiation damage, makes it even stronger. So it complements the radiation damage onto the heat damage, makes it even stronger together. So they both do the work. All right. Then we also have where's that serration? Our base damage mod. So our base damage is now at 768. So we're doing more damage, especially for the charged. It's now over 8,872 damage. All right. So it's insane. All right. We got some really good damage going on here. And our I think radiation damage is over 3,180. Our corrosive damage just turned into 3,000. Overall, right here, we got a big number, 17,744.7 damage we have here. So, yeah, it's over like 177,000 damage we have going on there. So, let's go ahead and show you guys the damage. Now, like I said, I'm going to switch out some mods once after I show you guys this, but I do love this build because it has insane powerful damage going on. The thing I don't like is that, yeah, it's just slow fire rate for me. That makes the charge one, when you charge it up, it makes it slower as well. So you kind of want to make that faster and not slow. Especially if you want to take it to the steel path. You also have to keep in mind, these enemies are going to be killing you like crazy and getting on your nerves. So yeah, do keep that in mind. You need things that fire rate fast than slow. So that was the primary damage. Now we're going to do charge. Like I said, it's slow. We don't want that. But it is doing some insane damage, you can see. And it nearly wiped out everybody in the area, so I took out Sense for Speed Trigger because now I have more fire rate, and I didn't think I really needed it at one point, but that's what it was making us do in more insane damage. Since we got critical delay on, we have a lot of crit chance, more than what it was before, and that's what increases our damage even to go higher than what we expected. So when you saw that damage before, that was really good damage we saw there. So we have to keep critical delay on in order to improve our damage and do some more, so we can, end our enemies quicker. So that's where I would say, yeah, we have to keep that on. Now, I didn't want to take out critical damage, alright, Vital Sense, because it was obviously, stacking our damage, doing more numbers when it comes down to it, but I had to take it out to see how professional the build gets, and it actually got better. I mean, with the fire rate is supposed to fasten your, like I just said, fire rate. So the faster your bullets start to fly at your enemies, the faster you can kill them. And that's what it's literally doing. Charge damage, it's going to go even faster for us. I don't think the damage is all there for it, but it was pretty decent enough. So, yeah, I think I would probably choose this build over the other. How it had set up when I first showed you guys the build. Because I want more fire rate, but it's always up to you guys. That's why I showed these two things, because if I didn't show both of these, then you guys would be probably disappointed or say it's a bad build. Moving on to our second build, we have viral damage. Alright, so it's the same setup, but I have hammer shot. I think I had hammer shot in the, no, I took that out for critical delay. So yeah, I have hammer shot in this one now, and the same mods, but just hammer shot. So let's go ahead and try it out. Now I think this one is also good as well. It doesn't need critical deceleration because it has slash damage, and we also have viral damage on here. We're gonna be doing some good damage. Like it really just goes above beyond, especially with the slash and heat damage. That was some really good damage you saw there. Now we're gonna do the charge mode. And it's really near wiping all of these enemies out pretty quickly. So, but do keep in mind, corrosive is very effective on corrupted heavy gunners, or basically corrupted enemies in general. Some of them is shielded flesh. So, I mean, it still take them out, but it is what it is. As long as you have impact damage on there, and you can also use magnetic damage to end them off too. But it did good, but it's always good to use corrosive damage. That's all I'm saying. And that's my two builds for the Stalta. Let me know what you guys think about these two builds in the comments below. Let me know if you enjoyed them or not, and if you didn't, then please do not. There's a little information I left out on this build. Primary Merciless is the arcane that I'm using for both of those builds. So you get 30%, 100% ammo maximum, and 30% reload speed as well. So I think, and then 30% damage. It stacks up to 12. So you'll be stacking 360 damage. Anyways, you'll stack up to 360 damage. Another thing that I left out is that you can also bring your carrier prime, which is the prime laser rifle, with it as well, to increase your critical chance damage. So once you have that with you, you'll be able to do some really good critical chance and bring some damage to the table as well for this weapon. So I think it's really good where it's at. And then if you add more critical chance for both of the builds, then hey, guess what? You'll be doing even more insane damage. So yeah, throw that on there, make your damage really good. And yeah, that's all for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Follow me on all social medias and Twitch. Links are in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.